guys! Welcome back to ACM Kickstarter. It's a series of educational vlogs aimed to promote continuous learning during this quarantine. I'm Maegan Gabriana, and once again, I am your host for this final edition of Play. This video is a continuation of last week's topic, which is algorithms. Here, we are going to be focusing on artificial intelligence, as well as related projects created by our fellow programmer. So, have you ever come across a video that animates a person's photo, making them sing or say something? Just like this one. What about a music generator? Or better yet, a philosophical text generator? These are the projects that we will be dealing with today. Artificial intelligence, or AI, has been gradually changing the capabilities of technology in astonishing ways. Now, especially, it is no longer enough that we take things at face value. Things have evolved so much that we can no longer be entirely sure if something we see on the internet is true at first glance, or at least true in the traditional sense of the word, or in the way we are used to. With each breakthrough it achieves, AI has been continuously challenging as well as redefining the human definition and perception of the words true and real. Some of the most notable ones we see on the internet today are image animations and text or music generators. There are a lot of AI models used for these projects, and finding the right one can be a real challenge. But how do you know what kind of project you want to work on? Well, first, you have to pick what kind of process your AI will be doing. Do you want it to animate pictures or read and summarize a book? Then there are certainly programs designed for the process you want. However, not all of them will be perfectly suited for your needs. You have to weigh everything, consider the downsides and limitations. This will help you decide if you will need to create a program from scratch or improve upon an already existing one. Of course, you also have to find your motivation for doing it. This will help you to keep on going because exploring AI is a wild ride. It's not always going to be easy or smooth. You will face some rough patches along the way. For some insights about creating an AI model, we talked to a programmer and FEU Tech student named Amiana, who has also built some AI models himself. Playing for you now is a result from a music generation model that Mr. Amiana has created, making use of the network architecture LSTM, or long-term short-term memory model, in order to render music as derived from the dataset from MIT's Medley Music. He also used this same architecture to generate a philosophical prose from Nietzsche. Now, what is this LSTM, right? This is basically a loop process that somehow mimics how the brain works. As you're watching this vlog, you don't have to interpret every word per word that I'm saying, right? Because you have studied English communications on your previous years. And this helps you easily understand what I'm saying. Perhaps similarly, LSTM intelligently tracks the output of the previous loops, then uses it as a basis to generate the next word or lyric. So when asked his reasons behind building the specific model, Mr. Amiana cited his interest in natural language processing and his girlfriend's interest in classical music, which both turned out to be classified as a sequence problem, making his choice of network architecture, LSTM, the same. Not only that, but he has also created a project that is really prevalent today, which is this one. Mr. Amiana used a different model for this, which is called first order motion. In simple terms, you have a source image and you have a moving video. And for this to work, the image and video should be of the same category. If the image is of a face, so should the video be. The model analyzes the video and generalizes it, and then applies it to the target footage or our source image. So here are some things that you should ponder on. Once you've found a problem or topic that you want to work with, Mr. Amiana recommends a deeper analysis of the problem at hand. So ask, what data does it necessitate? What is your objective as an analyst? How much processing can you afford to run on your computer? Concisely, he says, to consider your problem, your resources and your time because it can take a long time, even weeks, for deep learning models to run even on a 12GB GPU. As for resources, Python is his language of choice, with IDEs, VS Code, Spider, or PyCharm. Libraries he uses include TensorFlow, scikit-learn, matplotlib, pandas, keras, and XGBoost, while his databases include PostgreSQL and SQLite 3. So if you aren't quite sure where to start, you might want to check these out. So that's all for this episode. Don't forget to like this video, comment down below, subscribe to our channel ACM Fit. Unfortunately, this marks the end of our ACM Kickstarter series. Thank you so much for tuning in, and we hope you enjoyed our series, as well as learned something new, of course. The new school year is now upon us, so stay tuned for many more exciting activities of FEU Tech ACM. So I guess see you around. Bye-bye!